good afternoon or good morning, beautiful magicals. I'm doing this in the morning. I'm just not sure when it's going to go out. So I'm just a very confused blonde at the moment. Hoping you're all good. Welcome back to the channel. So grateful to spend this time and space with you. Okay, we're going to be doing the full moon reading. I'm going to do it slightly differently to how I normally do the Astro guide. You'll see that all of them are out, ready to go. I am going to do it slightly differently today. So we're going to see how it goes. Let me know if you like it. Guys, thanks for all of the love and the energy on the group. So appreciate it. And don't forget, if you're looking to book a private reading with me, everything will be in the description box below. Okay, very exciting. We're using one of my favorite decks. It's a newer deck, the Sacred Forest Oracle. I'm so in love with this deck. So everyone's main card will come up with that. And then I'm going to do a clarification with another favorite deck of mine, the Everyday Witch Tarot. The Everyday Witch Tarot. Oh my God, it's like a mixture of tarot and oracle. It just is confused some days, so it gets to decide what it wants to do. I mean, like, for really. Okay, so what I've done is I've pulled out of my Moonology card the full moon in Pisces card to set as our overall tone. Okay, and it reads balance, spirituality, and practicality. Now, this full moon in Pisces is quite a big one. It really is kind of coming to the point of like a culmination of all of the months of energy work we've been doing. We've been doing extreme amounts of energy work in the last couple of months. The last 2 or 3 weeks have been particularly difficult. And we obviously now also heading into Mercury retrograde. So I did mention this in the chakra reading. If you haven't seen the chakra reading, I'll just quickly reiterate. The full moon in Pisces is expanding us. It's telling us to push ourselves further than we could possibly think of. It's asking us to dream bigger than we've ever imagined. Okay. The Pisces is the dreamer of the tarot. Sorry. Excuse me. Pisces is the dreamer of the tarot. So this is very much of the tarot. Listen to me. What's going on this morning? You can definitely see it's a Monday morning. Sweet baby Jesus in a blanket. It's the dreamer of the zodiac, and we've got Neptune in Pisces at the moment. So it's definitely that time where our physical dreams are going to be very important for messages, but also about really stepping into ourselves now and following our hearts. I know we have really navigated tricky energy. I mean, we've got 7 planets in retrograde with the 8th one about to go in, Jupiter being one of them. Now, Jupiter is the planet of luck and expansion and all that. And the problem that's happened at the moment is that Jupiter, with being in retrograde, has kind of slowed things down and created delays. Okay, Mercury is also great for that, so we are cognizant about it, but we don't let it rule our energy. We accept that this is the nature of what's going on, and we roll with the punches. Okay, we go with the flow, guys. We don't get hooked up on the fact that, oh, for God's sake, Mercury's in retrograde and everything's going to go to shit. And the minute we start putting that energy into our space, we're going to have serious issues. So what we do is, okay, so this could be a bit tricky. We're going to plan around it. Whatever happens, happens. But I'm going to focus on what I want and what I need. I'm focusing on my dreams, because that's what this full moon is all about. Okay, it's about really chasing after what you want in your life. All right. The card states there, balancing spirituality and practicality, the two fish, looking at it like a yin-yang kind of vibe. This is about releasing, okay, what is holding us back. We did speak about this in the chakra reading. I did it in the chakra reading today. But it's also about taking the motivation that we get and the flame and the fire and the passion that we've got and doing the practical stuff and moving forward. All right. This really is a very important time for us. Sorry, I got a frog in my throat. It's a very important time for us, because it really is about us finally seriously letting go of the stuff that holds us back. I know that things happen in layers and we heal in layers, but I feel like a lot of us are being really seriously stripped of old paradigms, of old thought processes, of old behaviors, of old patterning. I really feel like this has been falling away, which is why the last couple of weeks the energy has been very crazy. All right, so basically just you know, we're going to get I'm going to get an animal spirit card now and another general overall card just to kind of guide us through for this full moon. But just make sure, guys, that you really are following your heart, okay? I know that we have to be practical in life, and that, you know, this being a 3D planet, we still have to be practical, and we still have to make money, and we still have to pay bills and stuff like that. But you can find ways to actually follow your passion. What we're being called to do now, though, is just realize that everything may not work out in our time. We have to just have a little bit of patience with that, and we just need to take... Okay, well, that's too much. That's far too many. Just one, please, also. We need to just be able to take a step back and go, okay, I'm doing everything that I can. And we also are having to allow Spirit to step in and assist us with what they can do. Okay, the stuff that we can't do, they need to come in. It was very clear in the last message as well. There we go. Porcupine Spirit, time for beginner mind. Okay, so this is very much in alignment with what I'm saying about letting go of stripping back all of that old stuff, those old paradigms, those old ways of thinking. You know, the way that how we used to feel about ourselves, the lack of confidence, the lack of self-esteem, the feeling like it's not possible. All of that is very 3D thinking. And going into the age of Aquarius now, the shift that we're going through is very much a 5D aligned energy. So we're having to have that beginner's mind that, okay, so I can do this, I can get this done, I can do that, I can do the next thing, you know, let's try this. It's about having the excitement and the adventure for what's coming, as opposed to the anxiety and the negativity of, oh, it's not going to be possible, I can't do it, or it's not meant for me. Okay, there's a big difference in energy in that. And having the beginner's mind is kind of like being the fool. And I don't mean in that we're going to be nonsensical and we're going to make stupid decisions, but it's about that anything is possible kind of energy. Okay, so it's a beautiful energy to be in. A really beautiful energy. Okay, so can we just have a general card, please, for the collective? General advice card for the collective. Sorry, I don't take flippers, I take jumpers. Okay, let's see what Spirit has to say. There we go. Exactly it. Passion and pleasure, savor your life. I actually think I said it in the chakra reading that at the end of the day, these are, as tricky as this energy can be to navigate, and as much as we're going through and as much as we're having to release, at the end of the day, we're never going to get these days back. This is still our life, okay? So we need to go forward with enjoyment and with pleasure, all right? Making the most of the time that we have. Sorry, my cards are really... God, welcome to Monday morning. I can't even. Okay, just hold on. Please hold. I don't really want to use this because this has been cut a bit skew, so nothing's actually balanced properly. But there we go. We'll do it like that. Okay. Right. Okay. So that's a bit better. Let's hope nothing falls. All right. So this is very, very much about this kind of energy of stepping into our power, being resourceful, doing what we can, and allowing Spirit to step in as well. Okay. All right. So let's get to the individuals. We're going to start with Aries and work our way through. Okay. So Aries, you have stability. Okay. Earth Spirit. Right. So I'm hearing very clearly that okay, your patience is being tested quite severely at the moment. Okay, you are a fire sign and you like things to happen, and because things are not happening the way you want them to happen, because they are not coming through the way you want them to come through, there's an energy around this of insecurity and feelings of instability. And for me, it feels like it could be a lot of you are going through financial stuff, but it could be in anything. Okay, it could be just not knowing how to take the next step. And you know, when I know when Aries sets their mind to something, like that's it, they go for it. So all I'm hearing is just have some patience. Okay, have some patience. Be clear on what you want, keep following it, it will come to you, but not everything works in your timing, Aries. Please don't shoot the messenger. That's exactly what they said to me. Not everything works in your timing. Okay, so let's see what the stability is about here. cards for Aries, please. Okay, definitely. Okay, so they're saying to me here, so your two cards out, you've got the World and you've got the Fool. So you're showing up here in the Fool, okay? Your own card. They're saying to me very clearly that you are ending out cycles now that are really necessary, all right, around this full moon. This is what you need to be focusing on. You need to be ending out the cycles in order to have your new beginning. So whatever it is that you are holding on to, whether it be preconceived ideas, whether it be trauma from an old relationship, it's going to be different for all of you. But this is really, really important that you end out these cycles in order to make space for your new beginning. Okay, really, really important. If you're wanting to take it, that leap of faith, and you're wanting to start a new journey in which way, shape, or form, they're saying that part of what is holding you back is your unwillingness to release what has transpired in the past and what is actually holding you back. So the planets are not playing the game either, Aries, but they are saying that you do need to actually move forward, understanding that stability will always be yours. Things may not just work out exactly the way you want them to. Okay, so this full moon, please just focus on being flexible and not flexible. Sorry, that was the wrong word. Being proactive. I don't know why flexible came up, but maybe you do need to be flexible within the proactivity about releasing what needs to go. All right, and then you get your fresh start. Gosh, sorry. Okay, Taurus. Let's have a look. Freedom. Okay, so this is Eagle Spirit. Sorry, this is about soaring up above everything, seeing higher pictures. Nothing really keeps the eagles down. And what I'm hearing is, as an earth sign, you guys need to learn to spread your wings a bit more. Instead of being very, you can, I can't believe I'm going to say this because I need to ground more, but you can be too grounded sometimes where your crown chakra is not then accessing what's out there, the information and the messages that you need. So I'm hearing it's time to take flight. It's time to set yourself free from the stuff of the past and move forward into what you're wanting and what you are needing. If you have a look here, all right, you'll see at the bottom here as well, there's a unicorn. So it's another thing of, like, for me, when I see unicorns in readings, it's about transcending. It's about taking yourself higher, moving up to the next level. Okay, take the eagle out of it. It really is about that whole vibe of just lifting yourself up and moving forward. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to say regarding freedom for you. Please hold. Your call's important to us. Those flew out onto the floor. Okay, right. Okay, I feel like you've got the seven of swords here, and you've got the 4 of cups. Okay, now I kind of feel like, this card to the 7 of swords is a lying, cheating, stealing kind of card. I kind of feel like this is very much, because it's with the 4 of cups, for me this feels like you guys are cheating yourself out of opportunities and out of progress by the stories and things that you're telling yourself. Okay, by living in the past or staying in situations where you're not meant to be in. Okay, so it makes perfect sense to me that you're going to need to focus on freedom this time, because you guys are keeping yourself trapped, and the universe is coming in with a gift, but you're not focusing on that gift. You can't see it because of what you're denying yourself, or what you are not allowing yourself to see, what you're cheating yourself out of. Okay, and you got the Page of Wands as well. Now, the Page of Wands is a new start. It's a new creative something. Okay, it's taking an idea and running with it. It's following a passion. It's doing something that you love, being somebody that you love. Okay, it's really important that you watch. I'm hearing very clearly how you manage your energy around stories and things like that. All right, because I feel a lot of you are actually keeping yourselves trapped. All right. So make sure that you check your stories and what you are holding yourself back from, because you've got opportunities coming in that are going to bring in a beautiful new fresh start, probably a new project or a new relationship, something that you've been wanting, but you need to check where you are holding yourselves back. All right. I'm hearing that very, very clearly. Some of you, it may have to do with stuff in the past. So experiences you've had in the past that are holding you, but it's kind of you staying stuck in that energy. Okay, so you need to move forward from that, guys, and find out what the opportunities the universe are trying to bring to you. What are the gifts that they're trying to offer you that you are not seeing? Okay, we only tend to see what's in front of us, so make sure that what's in front of you is good, positive stuff. Okay, Taurus, I hope that helps. Right, we're going on to Gemini. Right, Gemini. So for those of you in the Northern Hemisphere, this will align perfectly. This is the spirit guardian of autumn, letting go. Okay, hugely important time to be doing this now with the full moon. It's the perfect time to be doing this with the full moon, actually. So very much about, and all of these cards seem to be aligning. This seems to be about really letting go in order to move into something that you want or you need. All right, you need to let go of what's holding you back. All right, we can only open our arms to receive once we have let down what we have in our arms currently. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful energy there. Beautiful energy. Okay, right. It's the perfect time to do it with your full moon, guys. So get your hocus pocus on tonight. Get your full moon rituals going, and make sure that you are getting yourself sorted there. Okay, so let's see. What does Spirit have to tell you about letting go? Oh dear. Okay, all right. Okay, so the first card out is a Seven of Wands. You're in a space of defensiveness and feeling like you need to. It kind of feels to me more than just being defensive. It kind of feels to me like you felt like everything's been a bit of a struggle and you've had to fight for stuff. You know that everything it maybe not has not come easily to you is the energy I'm getting from this card. Okay, but what they're saying is you need to actually heal that. You need to let that go. All right, the healing needs to happen. All right. And I'm hearing very clearly that again, I'm hearing that it's past stuff. It's stuff that you've almost conditioned yourself into believing and into feeling, all right, with this card, this feeling like everything has to be a struggle. It's almost like it's a programming within you, all right? Now the star is about hope, it's about wishes being like wish fulfillment, but it is about healing, all right? So I'm hearing very clearly that you need to let this go. You've got the Wheel of Fortune here, which is such a powerful card. This is the hand of the universe stepping in to assist you. Once you let go of this, once you let go of the need to fight for everything, everything starts flowing more freely. You have the page of the Wheel of Fortune is good luck. It's good fortune, right? It's bringing good karma to you. You have the Page of Pentacles, all right? An offer comes in that brings you a lot of stability and an opportunity to work with others. I do feel like you also need to work with Spirit on this. I'm hearing clearly that Spirit can only take you so far. You have to do some of it as well. So for you guys at this period of time, whatever dream you have, because obviously we're talking about your full moon now in Pisces, and it's if you'd watched the intro, you would have seen that this is about moving forward. Whatever dream you're working towards, stop feeling defensive about it. You don't need to struggle and work hard to do, not that you don't have to work hard, but not everything is a struggle or a battle to get what you want. Okay, so make sure that you are actually working with Spirit. They're here to help you. You've got the Star and the Wheel of Fortune, two of the most beautiful cards in the major arcana, coming in to help you. The Page of Pentacles, something that's going to bring you a lot of stability financially, and in any physical form. All right, so good things are coming, my sweets. You just need to let go, Gemini, and just know that Spirit has got your back. They have got your back. Okay, let's have a look. Let's go. Okay, we're on to Cancer. Oh, this is my sign. I'm nervous to turn the card now. Let's see what they've got for Cancer. Okay, let's see. Cancer. Courage. Oh my God, this is coming up so much for Cancerians. Right, this is Aspen Spirit. I mean, how beautiful is this? It's the number 3, so that's about communication and creativity, and also transformation. Wherever you have butterflies, there's transformation at hand. So I'm hearing very clearly that we need to be brave in making the changes that need to be made in order for us to move forward and to fulfill our dreams. Okay, Cancerians, we don't normally like change. We don't normally like coming out of our comfort zones very often. But I'm hearing that this is called for now. It's essential for us to step out of our comfort zones in order to achieve what we want to achieve. Have mercy on our souls. Okay, let's have a look here and see. Okay, what do we have for Cancer? Aha, nice stuff coming in, Cancer. Right, so if we are brave, okay, we've got the Hermit coming up first, okay? So I feel very much this, a lot of Cancerians, and this is not that other signs haven't, we all have in our own way, but we are really good at going deep within. We do that whole like going into our shell kind of vibe, and I feel like something's coming along to bring us out of it. Okay, whatever it is that's coming to bring us out of it is going to take courage, but look at what it brings us. It brings us independence, it brings us joy, it brings us complete and utter stability. The Nine of Pentacles is the independent woman vibe. Okay, she's chilling under a tree full of abundance, drinking a fabulous glass of wine, reading a book, chilled, no cares in the world. Okay, absolutely no cares in the world. So what's happening is something is going to come along. There's going to be an opportunity that comes along after this full moon, but it's going to require us coming out of our comfort zones, guys. It's going to require us coming out of our shells in order to get what we want. And I can honestly tell you that this feels like, I know, I feel like I'm, I'm being judged here. These cards have come out and I'm like, oh God, Mara. Okay, so this really is about us having to come out and doing what we need to do, having the courage to do what we need to do in order to really get what we want, because what we want is really possible at this time, Cancer. So that's a really beautiful news for us. Just make sure that as a water sign, we big into our woo and the moon is our ruler. Make sure that you do your full moon ritual so that we're not being left behind here. We need to do it. Okay, guys, so good luck with that, and hope that helps. Okay, Leo, fire spirit. Whoa, you're in your space, Leo. This is all about energy and passion and really, really coming into a space of I'm hearing creativity and manifestation for you guys. I feel like this is going to be, although it's in a water sign, I do feel like this is going to be a very powerful manifestation time for you. So please don't waste it. I'm hearing that you almost kind of going to come out of this feeling recharged, Leo. Okay, so beautiful card. I mean, I just absolutely love that card. And it's a 17. 1 and 7 is 8. That's about the self. So it's about you guys actually really coming into a beautiful space of feeling empowered and powered up. Not that you guys normally have a problem with courage and, that kind of stuff. You guys are actually the strength card in the tarot. Okay, let's see. What does Spirit have to say for Leo? What do they need to know? Sorry, guys. I don't take flippers. I take jumpers. So just bear with me. Spirit will get there. Okay. I'm putting those in the wrong place. Hold on. Oh, good God. Oh, my God. Okay, hold on. Right. Okay. All right. So this is why they're talking about energy. There's a lot going down here. Right. 8 of Swords. This is a self-imposed space. All right. Now, I said to you in the beginning, we need to start letting go of this. Okay, we need to start letting go of this. We need to start letting, getting into a space where we are moving away from what holds us back. Okay, the Lovers can be that you're going to have a decision to make. All right, it is a decision card. It could also be that there is a soulmate coming in for some of you. All right, that this could be the thing that's happening now, but you need to let go of this in order for the next few things to happen. You have the 9 of Cups, guys. Okay, that is the most beautiful card. It's wish fulfillment, followed by the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so what's happening is they're saying to me is when you step into your power and you step into your courage and you're letting go of this here, all right, when you let go of that, all right, what's going to happen is that you are going to end up in perfect alignment with whatever partnerships need to happen for you, whether it is basically a relationship, whether it's work partnerships, whatever it is, you're going to be in alignment with that. Your wishes are going to be fulfilled. You're going to be standing in your strong independence like Leos do, and the outcome literally is the Queen and the King of Wands. Okay, for the outcome, the last two cards, the King and Queen of Wands. So for you fire signs, this is a perfect match. For those of you who are hoping for a lover to come in, a partner, it is a perfect match. Okay, it's a counterpart, a divine counterpart coming in for you. I just feel for others that a lot of you are going to be stepping into your power, focusing on getting out of this headspace, getting into your like kind of dreams fulfilled, independent space, all right? And I feel like this really could just be you standing really strong. I mean, to be the King and Queen of Wands is a real strength. It's, you know, you're beautiful inside and out. You know where you're at. You're also at a level of mastery here. Kings are about mastery. Whatever they do, they excel at, and they do it with the King of Wands does it with passion. And you know, so I really feel like this is a very powerful time for you guys. This is something that's really, I mean, to get the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, guys, huge, huge, huge energy coming in this after this full moon for you. Please just make sure that you step out of this, though. Don't keep yourself trapped in mental anguish. You're going to be depriving yourself of all of the good stuff that can be coming or that will be coming in for you, that the universe has on offer. Actually, to be honest, so far you've had the best card draws. So you guys have got a lot to look forward to. Just step into your power, use the energy around you, use your passion, use your creativity, and let the universe bring in what it needs to bring in for you. Okay, Leo, I hope that helped you. Okay, so then we go on to Virgo. Thicket of thorns, uncertainty. Okay, so it does feel Virgos like to have everything mapped out. They like to know exactly where they're going. There has to be a plan with a backup plan and then another backup plan and lists, and everything needs to go perfectly. This energy is not conducive to Virgo feeling comfortable. You guys are probably feeling a little bit out of your comfort zone, probably feeling a little bit frustrated, going, I'm really not loving this energy. I don't know what's clear. I'm not sure what to do. I'm hearing that you guys just need to rest into it, okay? Do what you can, be passionate about what you're doing, but just rest into it. There is absolutely nothing you can do about the energy around you, but you can control yourself. So they're kind of saying, center yourself, ground yourself. You are an earth sign, ground yourself and get to the eye of the storm. Instead of being whirled around by the storm around you, sit in the center, the eye of the storm, and let it just pass. It will pass for you. Okay, so let's see what comes up here. Let's see. What's Virgo got to find out here? Oh, anything for Virgo? Goodness. Ooh. Okay, wait, hold on. That's a lot of cards there. Just hold on. Okay, so they're saying to me here, the Ten of Swords, okay, you're coming to the end of this. It does feel a bit chaotic. It does feel like you're a bit out of sorts. You are coming to the end of it. You need to make a conscious effort to let go of what you are carrying that is unnecessary, all right? It is time to let go. They're saying that you are being guided by spirit out of this, okay? You are coming out of the choppy waters. You are coming out of this difficult energy, all right? But you need to trust in spirit and you need to do what you can do to let go, all right? Because at the end of the day, what's coming in is the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, that's such a beautiful card for you to be ending on, the last card to pop out. So yes, things aren't feeling lacquer at the moment. Yes, you're having to carry stuff that you wouldn't normally carry, but you are being guided out of it. If you are in the eye of the storm and you've got the storm whirling around you, but you are grounded and secure where you're at, you'll be able to hear and see the guidance that's coming in. If you're allowing yourself to be on the peripheral of the storm and you're being whipped around and carrying on and this crazy energy, you're not going to get that, and it's going to take you longer to get here, guys. So please ground yourself, center yourself, let go. It is coming to an end. You've got a 10 here. Tens are the ends of. It's about letting it go. All right. So Virgo, you should be feeling a little bit better soon. Let this pass. You know that story of this too shall pass. It may pass like a kidney stone, but it will pass. Just take a deep breath. You've got this. Just don't be too they're saying don't be too impulsive to rush forward. Not that Virgo is normally impulsive, but they can make rash. I've seen it. I know Virgos that make rash decisions when they feel a little bit unsettled and a little bit panicked, and they don't see an end to it. There is an end. Just ground yourself and make sure that you are balanced and that you're not getting caught up in the energies around you. Okay, Virgo. I hope that helped, and I'll see you soon. Libra, let's see what we have for you guys. Okay, so your overall energy is flexibility. Okay, now this is going to, I know, and I've said this to a couple of signs and it's been in a couple of the readings. I know that we are navigating very tricky energy at the moment. It hasn't been easy energy, but what Spirit is saying to me is that it's time for you to, okay, thank you, Kelso. They're saying to me, it's time for you not to be blown around by the crazy winds. Okay. Now what they mean by that is, as an air sign, you guys are, how do I say this? It's kind of like you are, like, they're giving me the energy of like flitting. Sorry, I'm just trying to transmute the energy they're giving me. They're giving this like flitty energy, like going backwards and forwards. It's like a strong wind, and you're kind of going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. They're saying to me that you guys, instead of staying rigid in the wind, be flexible. There are changes coming for you, and you need to be able to lean into them as opposed to be rigidly hitting them with the energy that's going on at the moment. So they're saying that in the next couple of days and weeks after this full moon, you guys need to practice flexibility. This is the willow spirit, okay? And the willow hangs, it dips its trees in when the wind blows, it goes with the flow. It's very much about you needing to do that at the moment. They're saying that because there are big changes coming for you. I think we all having changes, but you're the first one where they've actually used the term like with their big changes coming for you. So let's see what Spirit has to how to enlighten you on that. Just give me a sec. Okay, so what do we have for Libra? How do they need to be flexible? Why do they need to be flexible? Gosh. Okay. All right. So what I'm seeing here, okay. Right. So you're coming out of a period now of healing. Okay. There's a healing time that's happened here. The Four of Swords is all about recalibration and recalculation. Okay. You've got balance coming in with the Six of Pentacles here, right? But what's happening is the changes that are coming in is that within this time, all right, balance is vital for you guys. I mean, we know this. Striving for balance, Six of Pentacles is all about energies that are reciprocal, all right? So it's in this time of healing, all right, you needing to actually kind of align with, they're saying to me, reciprocity, with actually having people be the way you are with them. It's exactly what they're saying to me. And it feels like a bit of a strange message, but this is exactly what I'm getting. And they're saying that you need to get to this point of balance because you've got two knights here, which is movement forward, right? You've got the Knight of Swords and you've got the Knight of Wands. Knight of Swords is quick action. It's quick movement, all right? The Knight of Wands is passion. So things are going to start coming in that are going to give you clarity, but that are fast moving, but they're going to be passionate things for you. And what I mean by passionate, I mean necessarily just mean love, but this could be creative projects that you're working on. Remember, we're speaking about our full moon and we're speaking about following our dreams, right? So they're saying be flexible with what comes up at you, but you need to also understand that you need to align while you're doing this healing period with the energy of reciprocity and of balance. As a Libran, you need that. It's crucial for you, all right? Because you've got a 10 of Pentacles sitting here. So everything that you want is possible, but you've got to get through this. And I really feel like there are opportunities and that there are changes coming in that are going to be very quick moving. It feels like it almost catches you off guard. And okay, thank you, Cole. So now I understand it. He's saying that's why you need to be flexible, because a lot of you prefer the slow and steady stuff coming in the sense that what I mean by slow and steady is that it comes in at a rate that you can acclimatize to, but I don't feel like that's going to happen. I feel like whatever's coming in is going to rock your world. Is going to be in a positive way, but it's going to be quick moving, and you're going to have to just catch your balance a bit. All right, guys, but it is good stuff. 10 of Pentacles. This is everything you could wish for and more. Just make sure that you're grounded, okay, and that you're going with the flow, because the more you go with the flow, the easier it's going to be for you to actually to be able to receive what is coming in, and it's coming in quickly. The energy around that is like, it's almost like when the tubes pull into the stations and you feel like they're not going to stop. It's that kind of energy I'm getting. So yeah, okay, so just make sure that you're grounded, make sure that you're stable, and work with that. Okay, all right, so now we move on to Scorpio. You've got transformation, beautiful, beautiful energy, completely in alignment with the full moon, letting go, transforming into yourself. I'm being told that a lot of Scorpios have gone very deep within themselves lately. They've done the work, is what I've been told. So Spirit is giving you kudos for having done the work, all right? But they're saying that you now need to start letting go, releasing everything to actually get to your space of transformation and to become the butterfly, okay? It's such beautiful energy. And the number 8, it's about self, okay? So this really is a it's a self-made transformation. It's an active transformation that's happened. Spirit has been there to help you, as always, but you've done the work to actually get to this point of change. Okay, so let's see what else Spirit wants you to know for this period around the full moon. Let's see, what does Scorpio need to know? How many cards are there? The Chariot, there we go, moving forward. The Empress, Strength, the Hermit. Okay, nice, this is really awesome. Okay, so with you having done the work, this is confirmation, you've done the work. The Hermit card, you know, this is about self-discovery, self-work, you've done it. They're confirming that, all right? But now they're saying you're moving forward. And here comes the Chariot, right? It is moving you forward. It's you taking control and actually actively moving forward for what you want and where you want to be. You're using your strength, okay? So this is about you coming out of your cocoon stronger, more focused, okay? More in control of where you want to be, what you want to do, how you want to get there. You're putting in the work. 8 of Pentacles, okay? You're putting in the work for what you want, and you're getting it, okay? 9 of Pentacles, absolutely brilliant. Independence, strength, standing in your own power. And then you go from what I would call, in a way, to me, this is kind of like the minor arcana Empress, right up to the actual Empress. This is complete and utter abundance, okay? This I'm hearing is reward for the work that you've done to make the changes, guys. What a beautiful, beautiful energy. You're taking control, you're moving forward, you've done the work, you are being courageous, you're making decisions from a place of strength and not fear, you're putting in the work, you're getting what you want, and there is complete. Look at the trees, they both have these same trees of abundance in the pictures, all right? You're literally going from that to that. So you're just upgrading your levels of abundance here in every way because you've done the work. So kudos to you. Don't forget to finish off the endings, though, is what I'm hearing. Don't rush the process. You are going to move forward irrespective. The Chariot card has shown you that. Okay, that is definitely forward movement. But by the same token, know when to move forward and when to just kind of reserve your energy a little bit. At the end of the day, what's meant for you won't pass you by. But really beautiful energy, guys. Congratulations. You guys have done a lot of work, they're saying to me, and it's paying off for you in big, big, big ways. So beautiful, beautiful energy around the full moon. Do your hocus pocus tonight, guys. Set your intentions and make sure that you are manifesting what you want, because Spirit has got your back on this as a go-to for what you've done. Okay, Scorpio, I really hope that that's helped. Right, Sagittarius. You've got the Mystic Meadow. How beautiful is this? Sanctuary. Okay. I'm hearing that although fire signs don't like to do this, it's time for you to go inward a little bit and to just rest and have a bit of reprieve from action. All right. I'm hearing very clearly that you are needing to really and truly take this time and rest. Okay, now I just want to say to you, when you get also it's 2 and 6, which comes down to an 8, which is about self, all right? But when you get hares or rabbits on cards, it's very often about abundance. And look how she's dressed. I mean, there's a little it's a very old-fashioned dress, but it's quite kind of a royal attire that the hare is wearing, the bunny's wearing. But this, and the reason I'm pointing that out is because I kind of feel like you need this, because I feel like there's a massive leap forward after this period. So during your full moon, go inwards a bit, take some time, rest and recuperate, set your intentions, manifest for what you want for this, because abundance seems to be yours. But you do need to just take a bit of sanctuary, because I feel like what's coming is going to be really big, and I feel like it's going to be quite quick moving, and I feel like you're going to need to have had your energy stashed for it. It's going to require energy when it arrives. So it's about now taking that time to actually recharge. Sorry, that was the word I was looking for, is recharge. Okay, so what does Sagittarius need to know here? Sagittarius need to know. And again, it's the same cards that happened in the last one. Sure. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of financial stability coming in for you. Seriously, seriously, long-term financial stability. What they're saying here, though, is that your first card out is the 5 of Wands. Okay, that's your first card out. So what they're saying to me is that go this time of sanctuary that you need. Take this time to recover. I don't want to, the word's not really recover, but recalibrate. Maybe a thought processing around being competitive or combative. There's a kind of a push-pull energy around this, okay? And they're saying in the sanctuary, release this, let it go, all right? Fire signs generally are very driven, and they are very competitive by nature. But they're saying that not everything has to be fought for or fought against another for. Okay, so whatever it is in your space that has that element of rivalry, or let it go. Okay, recharge, recalibrate. If something has happened in the past that's made you feel like that, let that all go. Because what you've got here is you've got the 4 of Pentacles, okay? Creating a solid foundation for yourself. So something's coming in. When you release this rivalry, all right, I'm hearing for some of you, be careful who you work with, okay? So that's just not going to be for everybody, but for some of you, take this time to really maybe the sanctuary to maybe review the people in your space that you're working with, because 1 or 2 of you may have somebody in the ranks that's maybe not fully on your side, and maybe the sanctuary will give you clarity on that. Okay, but the time coming up after the full moon is incredibly fortuitous. 4 of Pentacles, creating a stable foundation. There you are. 9 of Pentacles. This is the single independent woman having everything she needs. Going to the Empress, okay, who has absolutely everything. I mean, the last set also got this. Scorpio also had this in their reading. this is absolute and complete and utter abundance. And then you've got the King of Pentacles. I mean, God, you couldn't ask for more financial stability if you tried here. Maybe the 10 of Pentacles, but I mean, you've got the Empress, that is absolute abundance, birthing into creation everything that you want and that you need. The King of Pentacles sits here, and he is the master of his realm. He has more than enough of everything that he needs, but he's also mastered his skills, excuse me. Okay, so this very much is about a period of serious growth for you, not just financially, but in your area of work and things like that. Just be aware of your feelings of competition, all right? But I would also take some time, the sanctuary, take some time to check out the people in your posse and make sure that everybody that you are working with is in alignment with your goal and actually wants what you want and are rooting for the same outcome, if that makes sense. Okay. Right, Sagittarius, I hope that helps you, and I will see you soon. Okay, Capricorn. Oh, wow, you've got Pegasus, you've got Transcending. I love this card. You guys are leveling up, okay? Not always easy for for earth signs to like take flight, but this is so funny because both you and Taurus got the unicorns, well, not the unicorns, but they got the Pegasus vibe flying here, about taking flight, about stepping into your path. Also understand that 2 and 8 is 10 is a 1. It's a new beginning, okay? So this is a fresh start of energy for you, a leveling up. Let's see what Spirit has to say for you guys. What does Capricorn need to know? What does Capricorn need to know? Okay. What does Capricorn need to know? Oh, God, yeah. Okay. Right. So, Tower moment, right? This has been about having everything broken down in order for you to rise again. Tower moments come in and they just tear everything apart and you get to start a fresh foundation, all right? I feel like within this, you've got the Judgment. This is about hearing your call, stepping into your path. And I feel like in doing that, once you've gone through this, you've had to go through serious shit, and I do say serious shit. The Tower for me is not necessarily always losing of stuff. Sometimes it's epiphanies, but sometimes epiphanies are hard to deal with as well. They make us realize that which we haven't wanted to think about, okay? So this is going through some serious stuff here. You've heard the call. You've made the decision to step into your path, your soul stuff, okay? Which is why you are transcending. You're aligning with what your soul is wanting and needing to do, all right? In comes the Ace of Cups, right? This is absolute fulfillment. It's abundance. It's new, okay? So for those of you who have gone through a divorce or some really trying relationship, you've stepped up, you've come out of it, you've healed, you've taken your time, new love offers are coming in. This can just be anything. This can be just a fresh start with the cup, something that really fills your heart and is emotionally satisfying for you. Okay, it's a beautiful cup. And then you've got the Three of Cups. So I feel like there's going to be, besides the fact that there's going to be great celebration, I do feel like with the Ace of Cups, people are coming into your space that are more aligned to who you are. That's the thing about raising your vibration, right? When you start raising your frequency, you tend to lose the people that no longer align with you, okay? And it's shitty and it's hard, but what ends up happening is your soul tribe starts arriving, okay? So this is a massive energy for you guys. This really is a massive energy. This is telling me you've been through it. You've stepped up. You are in the point of transcending. New stuff is coming into your life that is just so soul fulfilling. Because when you listen to your soul call, when you take this judgment and you listen to it and you go with it, all the stuff that comes to you is stuff that is in alignment with where you are at. And it brings you joy and celebration and alignment with people who are going to be like that in your space. So really beautiful energy. Sorry that's had to happen, but I'm kind of sorry, not sorry, because the Tower moments are always divinely guided. In the Rider-Waite Tarot, they have yids, which are the hand of God coming down. So it's a divine intervention in order to get you to where you need to be and to who you need to be. So really, really beautiful energy there. Okay, so Capricorn, I really, really hope that helps you. You've got really beautiful things coming in for you. So just keep on the path, keep leveling up, keep your frequency high, and all the stuff that you're really wanting, that you're manifesting through this full moon, that will start coming towards you. Okay, so I hope that's helped, and I'll see you soon. Okay, Aquarius. We have guardians of the land, protection. Okay, so I'm hearing this very clearly. 2 and 1 is 3. This is about your speaking up, your communication, also about creativity, but you are being protected. Okay, if you look in the back, there's a stag there. Stags are about leadership and protection. Diplomacy can be gentleness. Really, really beautiful energy here. Okay, so let's see what's happening with protection. Let's see what Spirit has to tell you about protection. Okay, protection. What is going on for Aquarius during this full moon, guys? What is going on for Aquarius? Okay, what does Aquarius need to know? 6 of Cups. The Empress. Oh, that's a lot of. What else do they need to know? Really? Sorry, guys. Spirit's being a little bit like loquacious here, but there's just so many cards coming out. Okay. Right. Okay. So, is that it? That's it. Okay. Right. So we have the 4 of Swords here and the 6 of Cups. The 4 of Swords is a period of healing. It's a time of really reminiscing. And I'm hearing that part of your protection is that you need to go through this now. You have been going through it, and you are still going through it a bit through this full moon period. And that there's this is not for everybody, but this is what they're telling me. There's a warning here to protect yourself about reminiscing against the past, about the past, okay? The 6 of Cups is a card of nostalgia. So be careful not to compare what's happening now with the past, okay? Try not to reminisce too much over the past, because it keeps you stuck in it, is what I'm hearing. You're needing to move forward with this. You're needing to let go of whatever it was that you feel was perfect in the past, whether it be a job or a relationship. Spirit will never remove something from our path unless it's not meant for it, unless there is a protection. Thank you, Kels, I get it. They're saying to me that whatever you have lost, whatever you are reminiscing about, was removed from your path as a protection. Okay, you may not see it now, but what's coming in will show you that actually you is better for you. Okay, so as hard as this is, they're saying that the past needs to be the past for you to move forward. You have the Knight of Wands coming in here. Now, this is this can be a creative idea, it can be a new opportunity, but it's something that sparks your creativity and it sparks your passion and it kind of sets you alight a bit, all right? It's also something that you love. I feel like there's a real energy of loving around this, whether it be a new relationship, whether it be a new job, whether it be a new home. Whatever has lost is being replaced, is what I'm being told here, okay? And what's going to happen is that it's going to bring you everything you could wish for and more. The Empress is absolute abundance. I've had a couple of star signs getting this. So this full moon period is really important to actually be manifesting what you're wanting in your space, because this is the time to get it. But you are being protected at this time, and you were protected when you lost whatever it is that you're holding on to or you're reminiscing about, guys. So you need to let that go in order for Spirit to bring in what you're really wanting and what's really meant for you. Okay, so just know that you have been protected in the past. You are still protected. But make sure that you take this time to let it go, guys. You have to let it go. I've said this so many times. You can't reach for the new when your hands are filled with the old. Okay, so I'm really hoping that that helps you guys. Just be calm, Aquarius. Just go through it slowly and with, with clarity, but know that whatever has happened, whatever you've lost, I'm being told was definitely a protection for you. Hope that helps, and I'll catch you soon. Pisces, pure spirit. You've got purification, guys. How beautiful is that? Such a beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay, so I'm hearing that there is a really, like, they're actually showing me a snake shedding its skin. You guys are going through a massive transformation at the moment with this. I'm hearing that you need to keep your body clean, you need to keep your eating clean, you need to keep your thoughts clean, you need to keep your actions clean. So meditative practices and that kind of stuff are going to be very, very important for you at this point in time. Okay, very, very important. But beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay, so let's see what Spirit needs to tell you about purification, what they want you to know around this full moon. I'm hearing that it's a good time to clear your space as well. Make sure that your space has been purified before your full moon rituals. Also, they're saying to me for some reason for you guys, declutter. Let go. If you're thinking about clearing out your house or getting rid of old stuff that you no longer use, donate to charities, just declutter your space. There's new stuff coming in and you need to energetically make space for it, is what I'm hearing. Let's see. Okay. What do we have for Pisces, Spirit? What do they need to know? Okay, what else do they need to know? Okay, so down on the table, we've got the 7 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. Okay. That's exactly what. Do we have anything else for Pisces? Anything else for Pisces? My God, this card keeps on coming out. Oh my God. Okay, right. So, the reason they're talking about purification here, and the reason your card is completely in line with this, because when I said to you declutter, make space for the new, this is about having gone through experiences that have whether you've either felt somebody has cheated on you, lied to you, stolen something from you. And I don't just mean physical stealing. People can steal parts of us when they hurt us. Okay, I'm a big believer in that. We have to just call our energy back in. But this energy, the reason you're going through this purification is because of also be careful of what you're cheating yourself out of. Okay, we very often keep ourselves and another, I can't remember who was it. Maybe I think it might have been Taurus. Same thing. It was either Taurus. Or Gemini, same thing. We cheat ourselves out of situations because of the stories that we tell us and because we hold on to the past. We hold on to things that no longer serve us. We end up in a situation where we don't allow ourselves to fully be present and to do what needs to be doing. What needs to be doing, oh my God, needs to be done. Sorry, first word sounds like. But this is saying you need to just clear this all out. All of this old baggage of deceit and hurt and if there's been unfaithfulness, whatever it is, if there's been in anything, it doesn't just have to be relationship. It can be any area of your life. You're purifying it. You're letting it go. You're letting it down. You've got the 8 of Cups here. You are walking away from that which no longer serves you. And that, guys, is the greatest purification of all. Seriously. It is the greatest purification in your life, is to walk away from what no longer serves you. All right. So you walk away from all of this unfulfillment, the stress, the burdens, the stories that you've told yourself, the stuff that you've cheated yourself out of because of the past, the things you've been too scared to do because of the past. That's how we cheat ourselves out of the present and the future. We stick in the stories of, I'm too scared to go into a relationship because they cheated on me. Not everybody's the same as that person. We're supposed to learn and grow from that and make better choices when we choose partners. So when a partner comes to us and they've had a history of cheating, we're going, this feels a bit suspicious for me, and not everybody is going to continue cheating, but the general feel of it. All right, so be careful with this. Be careful what you let go of, what you're cheating yourself out of. Let go of your burdens and all that. Walk away from what no longer serves you. You're following your soul path here, and then you're about the 4th or the 5th sign to get the Empress. you've got the Empress. You're going to be walking towards complete and utter abundance. Now, abundance isn't just about finances. It's in everything. The Empress, you can see she's pregnant in here. This is fertility in its purest and most intense form. Okay? This is creating a life that you want in every which way, shape, or form. Okay, guys, so your purification, I feel like you're going through a massive overhaul just generally. That's why I got that. Clear out the old stuff. If you've got stuff of your exes that you're still holding on to, if it's about relationships, let that shit go. You don't need it. It's not for you to hold on to. If you're carrying burdens that are not yours or that no longer serve you, let it go. You need to walk away. You need to detox your life from all of this past stuff in order for you to get here, right? And to get to where you really, really need to be and where you want to be. Okay, so big stuff, but really beautiful energy and really awesome stuff coming for you guys. So Pisces, I really hope that this helped you, and I look forward to catching you soon on the flip side. Big loves.